What's going on, man? Everybody, 1247, the great one, man. Fellas, what's up? Ladies, what's up? Ladies, this one's for you. This is for my ladies out there. I'm gonna let you ladies know something. Listen, the so-called American black man is going to get his submission. He's going to get his submission. I'm telling you that right now. He's going to get it. Thing about the submission piece that brothers want. Here, okay, let me back up. The submission piece. You know, listen to the young lady from what's the show? The young Asian lady, and her and it's not The View. Is it The View? It might be The View. It might be The View. If it's not, man, forgive me. But you guys know what I'm talking about with the young Asian lady and young Jeezy. When she talked about the submission piece, and the thing is, she laid it out quite nicely. I mean, the thing is, what she said was, "Listen, I can be a boss in my own right." The young lady even talked about her own mom taking control of the house. See how bossy her mom was and her dad not saying nothing. Like I said, the older gentleman, let's be honest, because I thought it was just, maybe it's just the older brothers in the black community. But like I said, older men in general, a lot of men just laid down. Like I said, I got, even my grandfather and even my grandfather, like in my mother's side, like I said, my grandfather was a loving man, worked hard. But when it came to my grandmother, man, he just laid down. Like she just ran she was just running the whole show, and he wouldn't say nothing. So a lot of these older cats, basically just shut the hell up and let the female just do whatever they wanted to do. Especially within the black community, that's what Jenny Ma, I can't think of the young lady name is, but like she was telling about her mom and her dad, and her mom always taking control, and her dad, her mom took so much control that her dad would just basically he was just there for the ride. He was just cruising basically, and she didn't want that with her and Jeezy, and basically, I'm just trying to tell you ladies right now, listen, brothers are going to get their submission. Brothers are going to get what they desire, and they're getting it, and there's women that's willing to submit to the so-called African American man. There are women that's willing to submit to brothers every single day. You might not do it, I'm not going to do it, and that's fine, ladies. We're not going to argue with you, but there's too many other women that's willing to submit to a brother. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, it's just like so many years, like I said, since the 80s, last 40 years, y'all tried to basically beat brothers into the ground, but I mean, like, it's just not working. It's just not working. Everybody sees the value of the so-called American black man, and women are willing to submit to brothers. This woman just told you on national TV, I'm willing to submit to this so-called American black man. I'm not willing, I'm going to submit to him. She told y'all that. And this is the age, I think she's Korean, I don't know if she's Chinese, Korean, or whatever. This Asian female just told on a national syndicate program, national program on TV, that listen, I'm going to submit to your man. The one that talking about black love, this, that, and the third, and the Asian woman came on national TV and just told you, sisters, I'm going to submit to your man. Lonnie Love, I don't believe in that. Like, listen, nobody's listening to what Lonnie Love has to say no more. Nobody's listening to what, like my sisters, I love y'all, man, but listen, nobody's listening to y'all no more. This Asian female just came on national TV and told the world, I'm going to submit to this brother. Do you understand what that's going to do to these other women? Do y'all sisters know what y'all just started? Do y'all females know? I told you, fellas. Your day of recompense is here. I told you, fellas. I told you, fellas. That woman just opened the gate. Man, fellas, you better, man, listen. I told you. Your recompense was here. Your repayment was here. Not on its way. It's here now. That female just told everybody. She didn't just tell people, them women on the panel. She told nothing but how many other so-called black women that was up on that panel? And she told, not only she told them women, she told the whole United States, you so-called American black women, I'm going to submit to your man. I don't want to be the ruler of my household. I'm going to submit to your king that you call king. I'm going to submit to him. And the ones that's talking about this black love, all this blackity black love, was the ones that had the problem. It's the same female talking about some, oh, we love you, black men, this and that. She's the one that had the problem. If anybody should have the problem, it should have been the Asian female. But that Asian female got in front of all the America and said, I'm going to submit to this American black man. Sisters, do you understand what she just did? Do you understand the ramifications? Excuse me. For a female that doesn't even look like him to say that I'm going to submit to this man, you sisters don't understand what just happened. You females, she hit you with the two-piece, and y'all don't even know what just happened. Jada Pinkett tried to knock us down, and the Asian woman picked us right back up. Jada Pinkett tried to knock us down with Will Smith, and the Asian female got up on national TV and picked the brother right back up. Y'all don't understand what just happened. Excuse me. Sister, I'm going to say this again. You don't know what just happened. That woman hit you with the butterbean two-piece. Y'all sisters don't know what just happened. Randy Ma, I can't think of her name. That Asian woman sat up on national television and said, I'm going to submit to the African-American black man? What in the world? You know, and the thing, and there's going to be plenty of other women that's going to come right behind and say, listen, I'm going to submit to these brothers. I told you, fellas. I told you your day of recompense was here, brothers. Dude, Jada Pinkett just tried to knock us down. And Randy Ma just picked you right back up. Yo, they say God works in mysterious ways. Fellas, yo, Jada Pinkett trying to put Will Smith, trying to make him look like a dummy. And you had the Asian sister came on national television and told y'all sisters, I'm going to submit to your man. Your black king that you keep calling him a king, but as soon as that sister had said what she had to say, the so-called black love, our so-called rib, had something to say. I don't believe in that, and I don't believe, like, listen, nobody cares about what you females got to say no more. Nobody cares. Asian sister getting all the play right now. She said she's gonna submit to the... Yo! Do you females understand what just happened? Do you understand the ramification of that female coming on national television and telling you women, I'm gonna submit to your man? She could have found any man on planet Earth. She said, I'm going to submit to this so-called African-American king. Do y'all understand what just happened? Oh my goodness. Yo. That's about to open up the floodgates, sisters. Yo, brothers about, oh my God. I told you, fellas. I told you, if you keep doing what you doing, you keep being prosperous, you keep building, you keep dreaming, they coming. I told you this. I told you. You keep doing what you doing. You keep doing what you doing. That door is going to fling wide open for you. I told you this. I told you this. And it's going to be females that you probably wouldn't even looking at, that's been looking at you for a minute. I told you this. There's been some females from all over the world that's been looking at you for a minute, but she ain't know because, you know, her people, and, you know, these sisters might be tripping, but now that, listen, looks at Jenny Ma, I think Jenny Ma or Rennie Ma, I get her name. Man, I can't, man, that is messing me up. But she just, listen, for that woman to sit there in front of so-called American black women and say that she's going to submit to your man, that's wild. That's wild, fellas. And she wants to do it. She wants to submit to Jeezy. Like, Papa, you got it, baby. You got it. She explained like, yeah, I'm not his footstool. I'm not his slave. But listen, I want, listen, Jeezy, Papa, go ahead and lead. Whatever you need from me, I'm in the background. You know what I'm saying? Boom, you need help doing something, boo-boo, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I already seen how this thing plays out, how women try to lead. He's like I said, she got in the head. She already knows how women can act things up. You know, Jeezy got his thing going on. Jeezy been in the game. He's brothers done made some money. She's like, yo, Papa, go ahead. Go ahead, Daddy, yo. You got it. Ain't no point of fighting you. Ain't no point of trying to wrestle you. Ain't no trying to probably argue you down, Papa. If you got it, go ahead, Papa. Papa, whatever you say, I'm with it. If you like it, I love it. Let's go. And she said on national television, she told you, all you sisters, this. Like I said, fellas, Jada Pickett tried to tear you down, and that Jenny Ma, Rennie Ma, whatever her name is, she lifted y'all right back up, man. I told you, God works in mysterious ways, fellas. You ain't got to keep arguing no more. You ain't got to keep fighting no more, because I'm telling you right now, that right there, that's a signal of what's about to really happen. Because there's going to be plenty of women that might not even be the sisters that's going to come along and be like, listen, Papa, listen, Daddy, yo. You ain't got to struggle no more, Papa. Listen, we've been seeing you Titans over here fighting. You fighting here. You go back home, you fighting. Listen, Papa, you ain't got to do that no more. Listen, Dad. Listen, Poppy. Come on, Pop. I got you. Come on. You've been holding the world. You've been Atlas for way too long, Papa. Let's go. Dang, that woman, she sat there in front of all y'all and said, I'm about to submit to your man. How does that make y'all look, man? You got another culture, you got another female that's not even from his culture, that's not even from his so-called race, ethnicity, and she said, I'm going to submit to this man. Fellas, that was play this. That's deep on so many different levels, man. That's super deep. My bad, I had to put some hand sanitizer. Fellas, what she did, that was deep. That's super deep. Like I said, I don't think y'all even seen, you might be looking at it narrow-minded, but fellas, that's enormous. For another woman from another culture, from a whole nother race, say, I'm going to submit to this so-called American black man after you done called them all types of bitch-ass niggas, and you just this and black men cheating, this, and the third, and that female to sit on national television and say, I'm going, after all that y'all done said about this man and these men, I'm still going to submit to him. Do you understand what that means? And y'all called him all types of hoe-ass niggas and this, that, and the third. And that woman on national television show. And sit there to say, I'm not gonna, after all this tearing y'all down, y'all women done did to this man and to all the rest of these men, I'm still going to submit to him. What? Fellas, like I said, your day of recompense is here, bro. Your day of recompense. That's, like I said, I'm going to say this again. Jada Smith just tried to tear y'all down. Back in what, June, July? Here it is in October. You got a woman that don't even look like you saying she's willing to submit. Fellas, do you understand what's going on right now? This woman's not even in his culture. I know I keep talking in circles, but I'm saying, fellas, I'm just trying to emphasize this female that's not even, you're not even the same, you don't even have the same blood, same lineage, you a whole different, you from a whole different race and ethnicity, what do you want to say? And from this female to sit there, I mean, think about it. She's saying this in front of her people. I don't know if she's Chinese or Korean, whatever she is. She's saying this in front of, not only in front of them so-called them sisters, but she's saying this in front of her people. So all them Asian people, all them Koreans, whatever she's from, she's saying, I'm willing to submit to this brother in front of all her people. In front of her dad, if her dad is still alive, in front of her mama, all her aunts and cousins. Son, that took some guts. That took some serious guts, fellas. Then for the female that's supposed to be your rib to sit there and complain and I don't believe in that because me and my white guy and we're just partnership. Listen, ain't nobody listening to that. And you see how that's not getting no airplay. You see that's not getting no airplay, bro. Fellas, your day has come, man. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. I'm telling you, don't be surprised if some of these other women try to start sliding up to you. Don't be surprised if these Asian, these African, these Latina, and all these women start sliding up on you now. She said that in front of, man, fellas, I need for one real quick. I just got to emphasize what she did, how big that was. She said, I'm going to submit in front of her people. Her people. I don't think she even. I think she was married before 11 years to some other guy. I don't know if he was white, whatever he was. I don't know if she even said that about him. But you want a national television show say I'm about to submit to this brother in front, like I said, in front of all her family, in front of her whole nation. I'm gonna submit to this so-called American black man. Come on, fellas. Anyways, man, like I said, fellas, keep working hard. I told you your day of recompense was here, man. Y'all ain't believe me. Okay, cool. Sisters, I love y'all, but it's about to, the floodgates about to open up for your so-called men and whatever y'all, all this bashing, that's done with now. That's done with. That's done with. For that woman to sit there on national television in front of millions of people across the world and say, I'm about to submit to this man? You know how big that is? Anyways, fellas, man, keep working hard, man. Them doors, you ain't, keep going, fellas. Keep going. Your day is here, man. Our day is here. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.